All right, let's talk about data. You've probably seen a spreadsheet that looks something like this. Total chaos, right? But what you want is this, something clean, clear, and actually useful. Well, today, we're going to bridge that gap. I'm going to show you exactly how to get from that mess to a clear insight, all using Excel. I mean, have you ever opened up a file and just felt lost? It's like a wall of numbers staring back at you. Rows, columns, just everywhere. You're thinking, okay, where do I even start? It's a super common feeling, and believe me, it can be really overwhelming. That's the exact problem we're tackling head on today. But here's the thing, buried inside all that chaos, there's a story. There's a really important insight just waiting to be discovered. So what we're going to do is follow a super simple step-by-step process to cut through the noise, bring some order to that mess, and finally pull out the real story your data is trying to tell you. Okay, first up, the challenge. We're dealing with what's called raw data. In our case, it's from a health management information system, or HMIS. Now, because this is real-world data, it's messy. It's not perfect. And lurking inside are these little hidden traps, errors, gaps, things that just don't add up that can totally wreck our analysis if we're not careful. You've probably heard this saying before, and it is the absolute golden rule of data. Garbage in, garbage out. Seriously, you could have the fanciest formulas, the most stunning charts in the world, but if you're feeding them bad data, your results are going to be bad too. It's that simple. Your final analysis is only as good, only as trustworthy as the raw data you start with. So that brings us to this big idea, data quality. And this isn't just about making your spreadsheet look pretty, not at all. It's about asking some really important questions. Is this data accurate? Is anything missing? Is it consistent? And the big one, can we actually rely on it? Can we trust it to tell us the truth? All right, time for my favorite part. Let's get into the investigation. Think of yourself as a data detective, okay? We're going to put on our hats, grab our magnifying glasses, and start looking for clues in the data, all those little signs that tell us something might be off. It's time to check the evidence. And every good detective needs a toolkit, right? Well, here's ours, a simple 6-point quality check. We're going to hunt for missing values, empty cells. Then we'll spot outliers, which are basically numbers that are so wild they just have to be a mistake. We'll find and get rid of any duplicate rows. We'll check the data ranges, to make sure there are no dates from the year 3000. And finally, we'll check for consistency and make sure the whole data set feels complete. Now, this is so important. A good detective always keeps a log of their findings. And that's what we're doing here. By documenting everything we find, like, hey, we found 12 missing entries here, or we removed 3 duplicate rows, we're creating a paper trail. It makes our whole process transparent. It proves we did the work and makes our final result that much more trustworthy. Okay, phase 2. Our data is now clean, it's reliable, we trust it. So we can stop just fixing the data and start enriching it. This is where we get to create brand new, valuable information from the numbers we already have. This is where the magic starts to happen. And we're going to do that by calculating a really powerful metric called the case fatality rate, or CFR. It sounds complicated, but it's not. It's just a percentage that tells us, out of all the people who were diagnosed with a disease, what proportion of them sadly passed away. It's a super important number for understanding how severe a disease is. And look how easy the formula is. You literally just create a new column in Excel, and for each row, you divide the number of deaths by the number of cases. Then multiply that by 100 to turn it into a percentage. Boom, that's it. With one simple calculation, we've just added a whole new layer of meaning to our data. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. We've done all the hard work. The data's clean, it's checked, it's enriched. Now it's time for the big reveal. We're going to take all these trustworthy numbers and turn them into a picture, a visual story that tells us what's going on at a single glance. So what's the verdict? After all that cleaning and calculating, what is our data actually telling us? What's the story that was hiding underneath all that mess? And here it is. This is the magic of a good visualization. Forget staring at a table of numbers. With a simple bar chart like this, you can instantly see the story. It's crystal clear that District A has way more cases than the others. That's an insight that was totally buried before, but now it's jumping right off the screen. You just can't miss it. So, if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. Good data tells a story, but great data tells the truth. The whole point of all this cleaning isn't just about being neat. It's about having integrity. It's about making absolutely sure that the story we're telling is the real one without any mistakes getting in the way. So the next time you open up one of those chaotic spreadsheets, I want you to remember this. Put on that detective hat, clean your evidence, find the clues, and then tell the true story. Because I promise you, every single dataset has a story locked inside it. The only real question is, what story is hidden in yours?